This conference will now be recorded.
Hello all, welcome back. So we are working on Linux, right? So today we are going to work on some basic commands, so which are important for DevOps engineers. Okay. So let us take some commands and we'll go on some basic commands. Okay, very basic commands. So everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Basic Linux commands. Yeah, so we have some first set of commands, first set of Linux commands, which are like creating, removing, copying, moving files and directories. So these are the first set of commands. Now we work on these commands. So let us take one server, Linux server, and we can execute one by one. Go to console. Launch instance. So we'll take Amazon Linux machine. So Amazon Linux, which family? Amazon Linux server, which family?
Red Hat.
Red Hat family, correct. Fine. So this is our Linux server. So normally, so when you want to change the name of the server, okay. So in real time, what we will do, if you are working on multiple servers or in single server also, sometimes what we will do is change the server name. So instead of using this IP address here, we can change it to name. Okay. So now we can change the name here. So first, if you want to switch to a root super user, so dollar means it is a normal user. Dollar means it is a normal user. So when you are working on production environments, normally we don't use, we'll switch to a root user. Okay, because so if you want to perform any activities, so dollar prompt will not be accepted. Okay, so comments will not be accepted. So we'll switch to a root super user. Right now, if you want to switch to root user, sudo su hyphen. Okay, to switch root user. But also, if you want to change the name here, instead of using this IP address, you can change the name here. Right? So host name, Linux server. Enter. Okay. Execute bash. If you give this command, the name will be changed. Say here, Linux server. Right? So, and also here also, if you want to change the name, you can change. Instead of IP address, you can change the name, sudo su hyphen. Yeah, see here. Here also it is changed. Right? So because why we change this? If you open multiple consoles at a time, multiple servers, okay, so we can change the name here also to avoid confusion. Right? Yeah. Next. So if you want to clear the screen, clear is the command to clear the screen. Right? After that, so these are the commands we are going to execute now: creating, removing, copying, moving files and directories. Okay. So yeah, very first command. If you want to create any files, what is the command to create file, single file? Anyone?
Touch.
Create single. Yeah, we can use touch also.
VI file name.
VI is for, yeah, VI also we can use, but before that,
KDIR is touch is to
okay, fine. So earlier we used to use one command, okay, previously. So which is the cat command, cat. To create file, we used to use cat command. Okay. So cat file name, file one. Okay. So when we use cat command, what will happen? Okay. So once we enter this, it will ask you to add some content in the file. So it will ask you to add some content. Okay. Enter. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. So we need to use greater than cat. So to read the data of the file, we use normally cat file name. But creating file, so normally what we will do? So this is the command to create file, cat greater than and file name. So to create file, enter. Now it is asking some content. Okay. So we can give something like hello world. Hello world is the content. We have added some content here. Now, if you want to save this file, Control plus D to save this file. Control plus D to save this. Okay. Now what happened here? So I created one file. Inside of the file, I have added some content. Now, if you want to check the file, if you want to read the content of the file, so cat file name, file one. See here. hello world. Instead of the file, we have this is the content, right? So to create single file, we used to use this command earlier. Okay. Now we have touch command to create multiple files, single file, whatever files. Okay. Now I want to append some content in the file. Append means I want to add some more content in the file. What we need to do here? Cat,
Greater than.
yeah, 2 times greater than we need to give here. Cat greater than file name, file 1. So now here we can add some more content. This is Linux session. Okay. And enter, Control plus D to save this file. Right. So now if you want to check this, cat file name. See here. So like this, we can append the content in the file. Okay. So this is very first command. Okay. So to create files. So now if you want to create multiple files, so normally we use touch command. Okay. Touch, file 1 already created, right? File 2, file 3, and file 4. So now if you want to check these files, ls is the list files and directories. See here, file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4. We have 4 files available. Okay. Now, next command here is, to create directories. What is the command to create directory?
mkdir.
Mkdir is the command. Make directory. Okay. Mkdir and directory name. So I want to give git is the directory. Okay, git. So now if you check ls here, list files and directories. Okay, so you can get all the files and directories. Now we have 4 files and 1 directory, right? Now if you want to switch to directory, cd means change directory. So I want to switch to git directory. cd git. Now I am in git directory. Now if you check ls here, nothing is available. Okay. So now if you want to come out from here, cd space ... From git directory, if you want to come out, you can come out like this. Okay. Now what I will do, I want to copy some files into git directory. So these are the very basic things. So freshers, we are focusing freshers. So freshers, okay, non-IT guys, you can concentrate on this. So whoever working people, Linux admins, they can understand. They will get bored. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so we need to focus all the people, right? So that is why very basic commands also we are discussing here, right? Yeah. So now I want to copy some files into git directory. So command here is cp. cp is the command to copy some files into directory. Okay. So now I want to copy file 1 to git directory. Enter. Now file 1 is copied into git directory. So when we copy file, what will happen? So copy means file will be available in source place and destination place. So both the places it will be available. And also one more command we have, which is a move command. Move means the file will be moved from source place to destination place. So now if you check here ls, the file 1 is available here also, and that is copied into git directory also. Now if you switch to git directory, now if you check here ls, the file is available here also, right? So copy means it will be available in source place and destination place. Okay. So next one is move command. Move command. So command here is mv and file2. I want to move file2 to Git directory. Enter. Now, if you check ls, there is no file2 here. So moving means completely move from source place to destination place. So file2 is not available here. Okay, this is move to Git directory, right? Now, if you go and check in Git directory, cd git ls here, see here, file2 is available inside of the Git directory, right? So this is the difference between copy and move. Okay. Next command here is so copying directories and copying moving directories also same way. So we create one more directory and we can move or copy into Git directory. So mkdir Jenkins is the directory. So now if you check ls, okay, so these are the files and directories. Now I want to move Jenkins directory to Git directory. So move, copy, both are, we can use here. Okay, first we copy this, copy cp Jenkins directory to Git directory. I think we need to use some extension here. If you want to copy directory, some extension should be used here. So which is like, because we are using Amazon Linux, right? Okay, so we move this mv Jenkins to Git ls here. So Jenkins is moved to Git directory. Okay, now if you go and check here, cd git ls here, Jenkins is moved to Git directory. Okay, so normally in RHCL, CentOS, you can execute all commands. So Amazon Linux will not allow some commands due to some issues. Okay, so we need to use some extension that we need to verify. That is why we directly used move command. Okay, next, if you want to remove any files and directories, okay, so command here is rm is the command, rm. Okay, rm is the command to remove any files and directories. Okay, so rm and file name, if you give file name, so it will be removed. So if you want to remove forcefully, you can use -f also. Okay, so now I want to remove file for rm file name, file 4, enter. Yes, okay, it is removed. Now if you check here ls, see here file 4 is not available. Fine. So if you want to remove files, you can remove like this. And also if you want to remove any directories, okay, so I create one more directory, mkdir ls here. Okay, so Maven is the directory. I want to remove this directory, Maven directory. So to remove Maven directory, so rmdir command is rmdir space directory name, enter. Now this is removed. Now if you check ls here, list files and directories, see here Maven is removed. So like this we can execute this basic commands. These are the very basic commands. Okay, so creating, removing, copying, moving files and directories, right? So next set of commands, are any questions in this before moving to next commands? Okay, so I'll provide you a sheet, don't worry. Okay, you can practice once. So nearly 40 comments we have, that is enough to you. Okay, so next set of comments. VI is the command. So VI means Visible Display Editor. VI means Visual Display Editor. So we have VIM also, VIM. So VIM also available. So VIM also. VIM means Visual Display Editor improved. Okay, so normally in real time we use VI only, VM not required. Both are the same, so same functionality with the both VI and VM. So normally we use VI only. Okay, fine. So in this VI, okay, so we have three modes. So here we have three modes. In VI we have three modes, which are like, first one is command mode. And second one is insert mode. Insert mode or edit mode. And third one is extended command mode. Extended command mode. So these are the three modes available in VI. So when we use the command, VI command, first time we'll move to command mode. So next, if you hit I, we'll switch to insert mode. Okay. So in command mode, we can't do anything. We can't edit the content. Okay. So we can move the cursor from top to bottom, bottom to top in command mode. But whereas insert mode, when we switch to insert mode, okay, we can edit the content. Okay, so after that, extended command mode. So once we move to extended command mode, we can come out from the VI editor. Fine. So let us go and check this. VI /etc/ password. So this is password command, password file. Okay, so where all the passwords stored. Okay, so this file we can open. So in VI editor. Okay, so now, so in this first, when we log in into this, what will happen? What we discussed here. So we can move the cursor, but we can't edit the content. See here, we can move this cursor from top to bottom, bottom to top, okay, right to left, left to right. So we can move anywhere, but we can't edit any content. So in this, what will happen here? Yeah, if you want to change anything, for example, what are the changes? So for example, yeah. Now, for example, I want to copy entire line, this line, for example, this line. This line I want to copy entire line. So to copy entire line, so command here is, yeah, before that, so before that, some shortcuts, I'll explain some shortcuts, okay? So, okay. Shortcuts means if you use small I, okay? If you hit small I, what will happen? It will move to insert mode. It will move to insert mode. So, and also you can escape this. Now, if you use capital I, what will happen? So it will move to starting of the line. Capital I. So when you hit capital I, it will move to starting of the line. For example, we are here. Okay. So when you hit capital I, the cursor will move to starting of the line. Okay. And next one is small a. Small a, what will happen? Okay, append to the next word letter, small a. 1 second. Insert mode lo unnam. We are in insert mode. Control Z. Okay, something happened here. So nothing to worry about. Okay. For example, small a. Small a also inserting mode. It is moving to inserting mode, right? Okay. Anyways. Okay. Fine. Nothing to worry. So now, if you want to copy entire line, so for example, this line I want to copy. Entire line I want to copy. So to copy entire line, YY. Use YY. Okay. If you want to paste that line, P. See here, we can paste like this. So to copy entire line YY, to paste the line P. Okay. So and also, so if you want to undo these lines, if you want to undo U, small u. If you hit small u, what will happen? It will go back to original state. Undo means it will go back to original state. Okay. So if you want to copy entire line YY, if you want to paste P, like this. Okay. So next one is, next what I will do, I will come out from here once. So if you want to come out from here, shift plus colon. If you want to save this, W. If you want to quit this, Q. Okay, I don't want to save this because I modified something, right? So if I save this file, what will happen? The file will be corrupted. So that is why I want to come out from here using quit, shift colon Q. And if you want to come out from here, we need to use escalatory mark also, because so when we modify this file, it will not allow you to come out normally. So we need to come out from here forcefully. If you want to come out from here forcefully, we need to use escalatory mark, shift colon Q, escalatory mark. Okay, now the file is not saved. So I came out from the file. Now I want to open again. So because, yeah, now this is original file. Okay, now, so here a few more shortcuts available, which are like, so when we move to command prompt, so when we move to command prompt, okay, font size is, yeah, I'll increase the font size. Don't worry about it. $16, I put 16. Is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now we are in command mode. So when we log into the file, so first mode is command mode, right? So now if you want to, so for example, our cursor is here. Okay. Now, if you want to move to starting of the page, beginning of the page, small gg. If you hit gg, small gg, so the cursor will move to starting of the page. So for example, we are in the middle of some activity. So we are modifying something. If you want to move to starting of the page, small gg. Okay. Next. So capital G also we can use to end of the page. If you want to move end of the page, end of the line, so capital G we can use. See here, the cursor will move to end of the page, end of the line. Okay. Next one is, so to move the cursor forward word by word. So for example, our cursor is here. I want to move my cursor word by word. Okay. So W. What is happening here? It is moving word by word. W, small w. Okay. And also to move the cursor backward, word by word. Okay. Small b. Small b. Like this, we can move word by word. Backward. Okay. And next one is to move the cursor forward to move the cursor forward to n words. I want to move n words only, n words, only n words, NW. Okay. So, and also, so if you want to undo any changes, you can use undo U, small u, nothing will be available here. So if you want to undo, you can use U, small u. Okay. And also if you want to, so capital U also you can use. So capital U is for to undo the previous changes, entire line, to undo the entire line. Okay. So if you modify anything, small u you can use. Okay. And capital U means lines you can modify. Okay. YY we know, YY to copy entire line. So NYY also there to copy n number of lines. Okay. NYY. So to paste the line, small p. Okay. So, and also if you want to delete any line, for example, this line I want to delete, entire line, small dd. See here, you can delete like this, small dd. Okay. So if you want to undo these lines, whatever lines we deleted, if you want to undo that, u, small u, again it will go back to original state. You can undo these lines, right? So like this, we can use some shortcuts. So all these shortcuts I'll provide you some document in that you can find. Okay. So yeah, these are the commands. Now, if you want to save this file, and also if you want to insert some content, okay, so hit I, small I. So when you hit I, it will show you insert mode. Second mode is insert mode, right? So when you hit I, it will show you insert. Now we can insert some content here. Like this, you can insert some content. Once you add this content, now if you want to save this, first you need to escape. Hit escape. Insert will be gone. Okay. Now shift colon. W means save. Q means quit. Okay. I don't want to save this because I added something here. So if I save like this, the file will be corrected. So that is why I want to quit from here. Shift colon Q. And also if you want to come out like this, enter. Now it will not allow you to come out from here because we have modified something, right? So we need to exit from here forcefully. To exit forcefully, we need to use exclamatory mark. Shift colon Q and exclamatory mark. Okay, now I exit from the file. Okay, so now, yeah, so these are the commands. VA enter. So we have some more shortcuts. I'll share with you the document so you can go through that. Okay, so now we have some important commands which are like filter commands. So we can cover filter commands also today. Filter commands. So these are like First command here is less. Second command is more. And third command is head. Fourth command here is tail. So these are the important commands. Okay. Less. What is less command? What is head command? What is more command? What is tail command? So we'll try to understand. Okay. So directly we can apply these commands. Yeah. Normally, so when we are opening any file, what we will do in VI Editor, we open, right? So the same way, when you want to check any content, okay, we can use less command or more command. So what is the difference here? Okay, so we'll try to understand. So when you open the file in less, so when you open the file in less command, what will happen? So we'll try to understand. So less file name space /etc/password. So what will happen here? So instead of opening in VI, if you open in less command, what will happen? Enter here. So less command, when you open this, so it will show you page wise. So we have only one page here. Okay. If you have 10 pages in the file, okay, what will happen? It will show you page by page. It will show you page by page if you have 10 pages. Okay. So for example, less /etc/sudoers. So we go, yeah, see here. So this file is having more than one page. That is why what it is showing, like, so it is showing, so end of the page. Now what we can do, if you hit enter, it will show you like this. So for example, if you normally, if you have 10 pages, it will open page by page. So if you hit enter, it will show you like this. Now it is completed. So we have 2 or 3 pages. That is why it is showing like this. Okay. So if you have only one page, it will show you entire page. If you have more pages, it will show you page by page. Okay. So less command. The more command also same functionality. Less and more both are same functionality. And next command here is head command. Head command is important. So for example, head space /etc/password. So we can give password. We can use password. Okay. Enter. What it is showing? Top 10 lines it is displaying. When you use head command, it will display top 10 lines of your page. Top 10 lines. Okay. But my requirement is I want to display only 5 lines, top 5 lines. I don't want to display top 10 lines. I want to display only top 5 lines. In that case, what we will do? Okay. So head space -5. I can give -5. Only top 5 lines I want to display. /etc/password. See here, only 5 lines I can display. So if you want to display 4 lines, 3 lines, 6 lines, so you can give the number. -5 means it will display only 5 lines. Okay, so this is head command. So we have one more command which is a tail command, right? So what tail will do? Tail /etc/password. So tail command will display last 10 lines. Last 10 lines of the file. When we use tail command, it will display last 10 lines of the file. Enter here. See here. Last 10 lines it is displaying. So in this password file, last 10 lines it is displaying. Okay. So I want to display last 5 lines. Okay. In that case, tail space -5 slash etc slash password. See here. So last 5 lines it is displaying. Okay. So like this, we can use head command, tail command, less command, more command. Less command means what it will do? It will show you page by page. Page by page. Okay. Normally, if you, for example, if we have 10 pages in the file, so if you open that file in VI editor, what will happen? It will scroll all the pages and it will show you last page. So that is why we use less command or more command to display page by page. Okay. And head command is, it will display top 10 lines. If you want to display only 5 lines, we can use -5, -6, -7, whatever. Okay. Tail command will display last 10 lines. So if you want to display 5 lines, last 5 lines, we can use -5. Okay. So these are the very basic commands till now. Okay. So you can, I'll forward the document today. Okay. You can practice up to here. So tomorrow we will work on deployment commands and advanced commands. Okay. File permissions also we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. So up to here you can practice today. So tomorrow we will discuss advanced commands. Okay. I'll share the document today. You can practice up to here. These are the very basic commands. Fine. Any questions up to here? Anyone? Now some commands we executed, right? So if you want to check all the commands, the command here, history. See here, these are the commands we have executed till now. If you type history, it will show you all the commands, whatever commands you executed, that will show you how many commands, what are the commands you executed. Okay. So we stop here for today. So if I explain you all the commands, you will confused. Okay, tomorrow we'll see advanced commands. Those are very, very important for deployments in DevOps. Okay, so we deploy some applications. Okay, we open some configuration files, we modify some files, we transfer some files, we move some files. So many things are there. So tomorrow we'll work on one by one advanced commands. Fine. So we stop here for today. You can practice up to here. I'll share the document. Fine. Thank you all.